Well, the brand was born in a when it was a very small industry. It didn't have Nike yet, it didn't, only Adidas and Puma, and there was no American brand. There wasn't a counterculture. They really were with the Olympics and the FIFA and the World Cup and the teams. And we wanted to have a street brand, but a performance street brand. And we decided that New York was the capital of the real counterculture of the 70s and the 80s, and that's when we created the lines of basketball and football and baseball, and boxing, which were basically Americana. And that then we distributed around the world, and we were the #1 American brand in the world. We were two things for the pillars. We believed in the relation with the consumer. I came from Levi's, and Levi's was the school of marketing. If there was a drink in America that represented the world, that was Coca-Cola. If there was a way of life, that was Levi's. So I wanted Pony to be the way of life of the counterculture of athletics. And I really believe we accomplished that. And we accomplished it with the streets, with a David Thompson type player that was a really phenomenal basketball player, with a Earl Campbell in football, with a Reggie Jackson in baseball, all different characters, all real controversial, all real personalities, Pelé, Paolo Rossi, etc. So that gave it the roots to become the brand of the streets, the brand of the guys who wanted to play, not wanted to wear it only, but wanted to play. The captain of the high school, the kid who was the coolest kid in school or in college. That's what we were. And I really believe that Pony can become that again, because it doesn't have competitors, BK or Starter or any of these. They are upstarts. They have no history. They have no roots. They have no legitimacy. So yes, Adidas has, yes, Puma has, yes, Nike has. But then New Balance may have a little bit in running, but you don't have a complete brand the way Pony is. So if they continue on this trajectory, 5 years from now, 6 years from now, it can be among the top brands in the world. Maybe not in volume, but in perception. The relaunching of this brand, in its absolute legitimacy of its original history and its original heritage, is so surreal to me, because there has been so many attempts and none of them were true to the history of the brand. And what they have done here is just, to me, it's like I'm coming back to the same booth that I had at Expo in 1976. It's very difficult to explain.
The essence of Pony is basically, it's a sneaker brand. It's from 1972, from New York, and that's a very unique thing. It's an authentic brand, and that gives it, by definition, a credibility in the sneaker landscape. We're in love with the brand, and we feel that the legacy needs to continue, and that's where it belongs, basically, amongst the successful sports fashion brands globally. A threat would probably be that the market has changed at the moment. It just takes more time at the moment. Things just take more time, and it's a threat, but you just need to have time to get things launched. There's no shortcut today, and I would say that that will be a challenge basically for the complete market. And certainly for a new brand introducing, in order to get in, it just takes a little bit of time and nurturing to get it done.